Brendon.
Hello. Eric
How you
Adams.
doing, brother? Yeah, man.
How's it going, man? It's Brendon from House of Noizz Radio here in Auckland, New Zealand.
Ah, cool.
Along with
How's the
me-
weather out there in New Zealand?
Oh, it's okay at the moment. Along with me is Max Thrasher, who's the co-producer of the show.
Hi, good day.
How you doing, Max?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing cool, man. I'm freezing my nuts off out here.
Oh, we're boiling here. It's really hot in New Zealand.
Oh, Christ. It's freezing out here. I got there's at least 2 feet of snow out front.
Oh, my God. So whereabouts you calling from, Eric?
I'm New York, central New York. Up
Central
here.
New York. Okay.
Right in the central part of New York,
The
yeah.
hometown.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I got some questions about the new DVD and about a couple other things, so might as well start firing them away at you if you're,
Cool,
if you're
yeah,
ready
man.
for them.
Yeah.
I am ready, brother. Always ready for it.
Just want to say, just off the record, that both Brendon and I, we are huge fans. We've been fans for a long time, and it's really an honor to talk to you right now.
Oh, man, thanks. It's really nice to hear that. I'll tell you what, Max, off the record, find a promoter out there that's got a set of balls, because we're going to play out there in New Zealand.
Yeah, man. Awesome.
I'm serious. We got to find a promoter who's got a set of nuts, who believes in the band, and bring us out there. Next tour we do.
Man, we want you out here more than any other band on the planet.
That'll be fucking cool. It'll be fucking
definitely.
great to do it.
Yeah.
I think we might
In
as
the
well.
meantime, what's that?
I think we might as well just do it ourselves.
Find some way to get you guys over, yeah. So yeah,
Well, in the meantime, you can crank up the volume and watch the DVDs and see what it's
yeah,
like
man.
anyway.
Oh yeah, we have done that. Believe me. So the first question I got for you, Eric Adams,
Yeah.
what's it like being the kings of metal?
It's fucking the best it can be. You tell me, man. I mean, here's a band that goes out, rides Harleys, has a good fucking time, gets up when you want to get up, go to bed when you want to go to bed, fuck every chick you can fucking have a good time doing it, and then get a paycheck at the end of the day.
Brilliant.
I mean, really, who wouldn't want to do that for a living? You know, you're out there meeting beautiful chicks, different cities, different countries. I mean, you're really getting the whole gamma of pussy, man.
Okay, so Hell on Earth 1 came out, and then Part 2 came out with a full-length concert included.
Yeah.
For the fans' money. Now 3 is out. It's got the concert. It's got an entire. It's got a concert on as well with Hell on Earth Part 3, and then you also get the entire video collection and the making of all the videos.
Right.
With 4 in the pipeline, how can you top 3? After giving us so much with Part 3, how can you top it with number 4?
Well, I've seen part of all 4 already. They're being edited now, and it's still being filmed, as a matter of fact. And so, believe me when I say it's cool. It's funnier than hell, and it shows a whole different side of Manowar.
Yeah.
And that's the new thing about Hell on Earth 4. Part 3 is the cool thing about Part 3 is not only do you see the shows all over the world, but the Ring Fest is really cool in Germany. And like I said, the documentaries of the making of all the videos and
Yeah.
and
Well,
the fact that it's in 9 languages is pretty cool.
Yeah, man. What surprised me was that you've put Secrets of Steel, the video on there, and I've got the video from the box set there, and I've always thought to myself, man, one of these days this video is going to wear out, and I'm going to be the saddest man alive. And it's so great to finally have it on a DVD and know that this is probably going to last forever, you know?
Right,
It's a great gem, that 15-minute documentary. It's actually the first thing I actually saw on Manowar. First time I actually saw a picture or a photo of you guys. Not it's something of a photo quality of seeing Manowar and seeing the name underneath the photo. So I actually, for the first time, saw who was who, you know?
Right.
Of course, that was when David Schenkel and Rhino were in the band.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're off on their own now.
Yeah, speaking of the former members, I met Ross the Boss in 2002
you
when
did?
he played in New Zealand with his band The Dictators. They came to New Zealand and Auckland, played a show. He told me that he'd consider a reunion with Manowar, but would this ever be on the cards, considering that you're so happy with Carl Logan being, you know, one of the great heavy metal guitarists out there, one of the best in the business?
Yeah, Carl, I think, is the best guitarist we've ever worked with. I mean, Carl really kicks fucking ass.
Yeah, he's got
you can see that in the
fantastic sound.
DVD.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
He just goes fucking nuts.
Yeah.
He's really a good guitar player and just a great guy to be around. And Ross was a different type of guitar player. But, you know what I would I'd entertain an idea of all the Manowar members getting together at some point and coming out on stage and playing. Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh man, I think that'd be.
Oh, yeah.
The fans would think that was maybe the
That
most
would
killer
be too
Manowar
cool.
show ever.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would, because you get these fucking stupid rumors about people saying, oh, they're upset, they're pissed off at each other, they got fired, this guy got fired. Hey, bullshit. We're a band of brothers, and we're in constant contact with past members, even Donnie Hamzik from the first album.
First drummer, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so it would put all the bullshit to end if all their members all came up on stage and sat in for a song or two. That would be really fun.
So are you still keeping in touch with the former members, or?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We always keep in touch with everybody. We know what's going on.
Manowar
I haven't seen Ross in a while. But
he's busy touring with the Dictators, I think. And he's trying to promote the band, and it was really great to. I mean, he still carries on the same tradition of being one with the fans, because he was out at the gig before the Dictators went on, and like I said, I just walked in from the crowd with a Manowar sweater on because I'm such a huge fan of the band.
Yeah.
And I stood out like a sore thumb. I was the only person there with a Manowar top on. And he walked up to me and said, "Wow, cool, Manowar." And I said, "Wow, cool, Ross the boss." let me buy you a beer, is what I said to him.
Well,
cool.
brother, now we got definitely come out to New Zealand so I can meet you guys.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that'd be awesome to have you actually in the studio with us.
Yeah,
okay,
that'd be cool.
Speaking about bands that have been out to New Zealand, Metallica headlined what's called the Big Day Out this year, which is Australasia's largest music festival. And if anything, it'd probably be the best gig for Manowar to play in New Zealand, because it's a big festival, which is what you guys play overseas.
It's a huge audience. It's really good exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think the chances are that Manowar could get onto a Big Day Out bill?
Well, I think it's just a question of finding a promoter, like I said earlier.
Right.
During these festival dates that you see on the DVD, I mean, a lot of that was, back and forth with Metallica, co-headlining, and
there's a lot of festival shows on the DVD. That people can see when they buy Hell on Earth Part 3. It's bloody awesome.
I mean, I think it'd be really cool to do a festival date. I mean, I don't know if Metallica belongs on a metal festival date any longer, but
they played a good show, but I think no one's told them that Saint Anger
was a bad album.
Wasn't a very good album. Yeah.
Believe me, a lot of people have told them. All right.
A lot of people have told them. Oh,
yeah,
fantastic.
I think so.
Oh God. Okay. Talking about the different styles. How do you feel about the new metal style of music that's riding high at the moment? I'd say the fashionable music out there.
Well, I'll tell you, I love some of it, and some of it I can do without. But this new DVD that we're playing now, you hear all the different guitar styles that Carl can play up there, and he just burns on stage. And
yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic.
It takes metal and puts it in a whole new perspective. When you see Carl do his solos on stage, it's like, whoa,
Fantastic seeing him in crutches or in a cast and still playing on the DVD.
Exactly. I mean, it just shows you when the guy's out there doing his thing, riding his bike and doing racing on his motorcycle, he gets in a fucking accident, breaks his fucking leg, but still has the heart to go out on stage and play for the best fucking metal fans in the world. Even though he can't move, he still plays and leans up against the drums. As a matter of fact, I thought that was kind of cool because I could roam the whole stage and not worry about bumping into Carl.
That's the true warrior spirit of Carl Logan. So us here in New Zealand, this is just a bit of a New Zealand question. We're very proud of Peter Jackson at the moment. He's our New Zealand director. He directed Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you've seen it.
Are you kidding?
What do you think?
Seen all of them.
What do you think of the movies?
Oh, they're fucking outstanding. Outstanding.
I thought the only thing they could improve with it is maybe a Manowar soundtrack and the battle scenes.
We're so there. Take care of that for us, brother. We'll do that.
Yeah, I wish I knew Peter Jackson. I'd probably say, "Hey, man, have you heard this band Manowar?"
Well, hold on. Let me give you his phone number. Right? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, next time we see him, we'll tell him.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so when Rhino left the band, did
Yeah.
he get to keep the stainless steel drums of Doom, or did the poor bastard burn his drum kit for nothing?
No, he kept the kit, brother.
Oh, awesome!
He kept the kit. You know,
you just see them go up in flames on the DVD, and and goes, oh, poor bastard! If he left the band and had to give the drums back that he inherited from Scott Columbus there.
No, man, he kept it. Scott gave it to him, as a matter of fact. So.
Awesome. Okay, Max, you got a question?
Yeah, we got actually a whole bunch of questions. People want to know when do you plan to write a book telling guys how to get laid?
I love it. There is a book coming out on the history of Manowar.
Oh, wow. Really?
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
there's
awesome.
being one. It's being written now as we speak, as a matter of fact. But and later a DVD should be coming out, the history of Manowar. So that would be kind of cool.
Fantastic.
But we'll have to include a section on getting pussy. We'll have to include. I'm writing that down right now as we speak. We should include.
It's very important. Very important that the Manor Warriors out there can go out and get pussy. I don't think any of them have any problems at the moment. But
Yeah, no.
that's a
We'll
good handy
dedicate it
tip.
to our New Zealand Manowar fans.
So where in the world are the prettiest girls?
Argentina.
Argentina.
That I've been to?
Like
the places I've been to?
No second
Brother?
thought, just Argentina.
The places I've been to, all right, I got some beautiful, beautiful pussy when I was in Japan. Gorgeous pussy when in Japan. But Argentina, you know, the tan-skinned, the green eyes, you tell me.
Wow.
Absolutely stunning. Of course, I haven't been to New Zealand.
Yeah, well, you got to come. We've got some beautiful women here. If you
Yeah,
come,
man.
If you come, you probably will come. One way or another.
Oh, I'm on my way. I'm calling my travel agent right now.
There's another question from the people. Quite a simple question, but well, I don't know. What do you like the most about heavy metal?
I like the heart the heavy metal has, the heart that goes with heavy metal. You know, it's not just, you don't play a song for your wallet, you play from your heart, you know? And the feeling that you get when you're up there doing heavy metal and you look out to the crowd and they're into it 150%. They're into it all the way. I mean, there's no better feeling in the world, you know? It's music played from the heart. That's all I can say.
Cool.
All right.
Respect,
yeah. Eric, what do you think about file sharing? What do you think about this whole internet file exchange?
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's a good thing. I mean, why rip off your fucking fans? You know, if a band comes up with a piece of shit album, you know, why sell it to the fans if you only got one good song on it? You know?
So you don't think it's ruining the industry or anything?
Yeah, I do. I think it's hurting the industry. I do. I think it's hurting the industry a lot. But, you know, my personal belief is I think everybody should be able to get online, and I think everyone should be able to listen to 30 seconds of any song they want to. And if you don't like the song, if you don't like the song after 30 seconds, then don't buy the fucking album. But you get an idea of how the songs are, and I think that's the way it should be.
Yeah, man.
Somebody we interviewed not so long ago said that it kind of works as a filter, if you know what I mean. Like the bad bands just don't stand a chance to.
Well, why should they? Why should they? if they're a bad band in the first place, why are they up there? Get the fuck out of the way.
About the bands, actually, are you keeping an eye on the scene? Are there any young bands that you particularly like?
There's a lot of bands that I really like. But you know what, Max? I'd be unprofessional if I started mentioning bands' names.
Fair enough.
But there's a lot. But there's a lot of bands that I really do like. Guys that play, you know, can play their instruments live, and don't depend on just studio gimmicks and shit. I mean, that's a good band, and when they're that good, that they deserve recognition.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, from best drinker to worst drinker, who can drink who under the table in Manowar? Names. I know you're going to put yourself first, Eric.
No, I'm not, actually.
You're not?
I'm not.
Okay.
No. Believe me, everybody in the band loves to party. We all love to fucking get down and party.
We can see that on the DVD as well.
Yeah, I mean, for particularly if we're partying with our brothers. You know, I mean, you get out there and you get a bunch of fans out there that come to the hotel to meet the band or something. You know, we're down there having a few drinks, and before you know it, we're all having a fucking great time, and a good party, and that's what it's all about, man. But I think Scott takes the cake.
He's a hard case. He's a hard case.
Yeah, he's you know, he likes having a good fucking time, and you know, we all do. But I mean, Scott, I got to tell you, I don't think Scott would be tough to beat.
I bet you're glad the little prank that you played on Scott made it onto the DVD with the water on his drum stool.
You know, I forgot all about that till I saw it. Oh my God, I laughed my nuts off when I saw that.
We did too. We did too, believe me.
I got another question. It's a question from me because I'm from Russia. I'm from Moscow, and working in New Zealand right now. So the question is that not too much footage on DVD from Russia.
Right.
You guys.
Well, we only did 2 shows in Russia, so I mean, you know, you can't really throw too much there. We represented the country.
Yeah.
But you really can't put too much on it because we were only there for 2 shows, and St. Petersburg and then Moscow. We were 3 shows, because 2 were in Moscow, 1 was in St. Petersburg.
Yeah.
So, you know, we wanted to add the country because it was our first time there, but you only can show so much, you know, man. I like the part where I put the hat on, and I came out. I mean, that was a gift from a fan before the show. Some chick came backstage, and after she was done, gave me a hat as a gift. Cool. And it was pretty cool. I wore it out on stage for Black Wind, Fire and Steel. Joey had absolutely no clue at all that I was going to do that.
Well, that's a pretty cool gift.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Hey, is there a symbolic meaning for the monster, or any kind of meaning for the monster that you're using on the cover of the new DVD? I see you've used a similar monster from King Kelly on the CD cover of Hell on Stage Live.
Yeah, it came out to be more of a character. It looks like a metal character that we've used, and it purposely has no face, because the face, it's our hero. In other words, it's the hero that we all need. And the no face is because that hero could be anybody. Could be you, could be Max, could be me, could be, you know, the chick you fucked last week, could be any face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
man.
That's the hero in all of us, and that's why it represents power, it represents fucking what metal is.
Cool.
And it represents a leader. You can bet your fucking ass that guy doesn't follow anything. He leads.
What about the large demonic figure you've got on the cover of Hell on Earth 3?
That's cool,
figure,
isn't it?
The figure with a face. Yeah. What does he represent? Just
you know, a crazy fucking ass biker who doesn't ride his ass right through hell. Came right out of hell on his bike.
Oh my God!
What a brilliant answer. There's nothing more we can say about that. That sums it up.
More questions. Oh, Jesus, where do we start?
Where do we start? Okay.
What was the best tour you've ever done?
Oh Christ, the best tour.
Is there anything that sticks out as maybe the best tour when you've gone out there on the road?
Man, that's a tough question. That's a tough question. Any tour we've done has always been any tour we've ever done has always been a great tour, because we always meet new people and party with the same people we've had before, that we've met before, and that's a real difficult question, because I'm out there having a good fucking time no matter where I play, no matter what country it is.
Cool.
I'm having a good fucking time. That's what I'm here for, you know?
Okay, well, coming back to drinking, which is part of partying.
Yeah, Brendon loves that stuff.
When you come to New Zealand, I'm a big drinker myself. When you come to New Zealand, what beer do I shout you, Eric? What beer is your favourite beer? Or are you not allowed to say brand names there?
The beer, I'm allowed to do anything I fucking want to do, man.
Awesome.
Excellent, exactly.
I'll tell you, there's the only beer that I've really enjoyed anywhere I've gone throughout the world is Germany. Okay?
Cool.
Now, I've not been to New Zealand. If you guys got a local beer in New Zealand that you want me to try,
I'm going to shout
you.
There. Yeah, I'm going to shout you a Lion Red when you come over.
Steinlager.
Steinlager, maybe, yeah.
I'm so there. I don't like dark beer, although Scott does. I don't like dark beer, but if it's, you know, a Pils or whatever, you know me, I'm there. I'm there.
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
Eric, are there any particular songs that you really enjoy playing live? And are there any particular songs that from the entire Manowar, say, discography that means a lot to you?
Great question.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a great question. There's a lot of songs I love playing live. Courage is one of them. I like doing Courage live. The last tour we did, and it's not on this DVD. It'll probably be on the next DVD. You'll see it. We did a tour, and right about the middle of the set, we went off stage and came back out with acoustic gear.
Oh.
And played a 12-string acoustic guitar. Joey hit an acoustic bass.
That's the Master of the Wind made it on the DVD. Is that correct?
Yeah, we did. We played Master of the Wind then, and there were like 3 or 4 songs that we did acoustically, and it was very, very, very cool. I think that was my favorite part of the night. My favorite part of the night.
My personal favorite Manowar song is Mountains. Did you get to ever play that live when you're on tour?
Mountains, oh sure, we've done that live.
Oh,
but
wow.
I mean, that was a long time ago now. I mean, I think Master of the Wind has taken that over.
Damn.
You know?
I still love the song, but my personal favorite is Mountains. I really love to see that one.
Oh,
live.
I love Mountains. I love it. We've done it before live. And,
cool.
You know, I tell you what, if we play New Zealand, write the fan club and tell them that that's what you want to hear live when we play New Zealand.
Yeah, that's my request.
I want to hear Ride the Dragon.
Ride the Dragon, yeah.
Ride the Dragon. Yeah, we've done that before.
That's some
We've done that before.
That's some fast balls to the wall heavy metal right there. That's
House of Death, man. When we did that.
Yeah.
Come on, that's too cool.
The vocal effects were very cool. You don't actually get to hear the singing during the demonic voice in House of Death on the CD, but on the DVD, the latest Hell on Earth 3, you can actually hear you singing in that part. And a little bit of the effect in the background. It's fantastic. Yeah,
well, when we did that part, we wanted to sound like a demon when we did it in the studio, and so when we did it, I mean, it was I laid down like 5 or 6 different parts there in the studio that you hear, and the demonic part is more prominent than the other parts, but when we did it live, I was singing live, so I sang the part that I sang on one of the parts that I sang on the album. I sang that part, and it just got to be a habit. I kept singing that same line over and over again. So that's why on the DVD you hear the singing part. That part is actually on the album. What I sang.
Okay, I got here a text that's just come through the studio. We've got a screen we can see the text that comes through. If there's any time left in the interview, can you give Manowar the greatest hail for being the greatest metal band to ever exist? From Horde Lord, which is a local metal band that plays the scene. And actually, I've seen these guys live, and they've said during their shows, this is to Manowar for being the greatest heavy metal band alive. So these guys back up what they say.
Oh, that's too cool.
Yeah, so I think they just wanted to say that to you, just to get it out.
That's great, man.
I got another question, if you don't mind. What was the craziest thing a fan ever done for Manowar?
Craziest thing a fan has ever done. We had some fans in Spain give us swords. They had swords made for us, and then they brought them to the show and presented us these swords on stage, and they were really, really cool, right? Awesome. With our names engraved in the blades of all the swords. And then they ran into some people, I guess, that weren't Manowar fans, and their parents put down the band. And they actually burned down the fucking houses.
Oh,
wow.
Can you imagine that? Now, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. I got a funny story to share with you guys.
Go.
We played up in up north, someplace in Norway or Scandinavia, someplace up there. And I just had a new outfit made, new leather outfit, and I didn't get a chance to try it on before we went out on tour. And I was in the dressing room, and our wardrobe lady had this out for me to wear that night. So I put it on, and I'm pumping up, lifting weights, I'm stretching, doing my thing before I go out on stage. And then I get out on stage, and it fits me a little tight, and it fits me, it's pulling here, yanking there, and it doesn't fit me quite right. Come to find out, the bitch who made the outfit never sold my nutsack again. All right? So I'm standing there on fucking stage so the world can see my foot is up on the monitor and my balls are hanging out of my pants. And I'm wondering, well, these chicks, there were two chicks in the front row, they're looking at my cock, and I'm thinking, I stopped singing and stared at them, and then when they finally looked up at me because I stopped singing, what's going on? I told them, I says, honey, what are you looking at? They screamed back, your balls. They're hanging out.
Oh my God.
True fucking story, brother. True fucking story.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Oh, that's a true fucking story. No doubt.
The girls looking at your balls, they weren't squinting. Just giving you shit, brother. Just giving you shit.
That's a good one.
Okay, so yeah, we might as well round it up. I mean, we were given 20 minutes, but as normal Manowar, we give them more than we expect.
Hey, listen, you tell Hard Lord that I'd like to hear some of their stuff. Send off a CD to us.
Okay, well, send it to Magic Circle.
Yeah, send it to Magic Circle.
I'll get Horde Lord to do that. Well, we actually know the band because, of course, they're big Manowar fans. And when I saw them live, I actually hung out with the band, and a couple of them personal friends now. So
yeah, cool. What label are they on? They got a label or no?
No, they're still fighting it out there on the club scene, trying to make ends meet.
Yeah, well, that's cool, man, and we appreciate you guys being there for us. It's you know, we're not strong in number, but we're strong in heart, and that's what metal's all about.
Okay, well, we won't take up any more of your time, I guess.
And maybe any last minute messages for the fans of Manowar in New Zealand?
Yeah, man, tell them that we're going to get there as soon as we can. Tell them to get a hold of some promoter who's got a set of balls, and tell them that we want to play there, man. And until we can play there, check out that DVD. It's the closest thing to a live show.
Awesome, Eric. Thanks
Excellent.
very much for your time, and we'll have to check in with Manowar again in the future. Do this again sometime when you release something in the future.
Yeah, hope we'll keep
in
touch.
Cool, man. No problem. No problem. You guys give me a call, and it's no problem. We'll do it again.
Awesome. Thanks very much for your time, Eric. We really appreciate it. And thanks for
guys.
Thanks for having the balls to answer all of our questions.
Thank you.
No problem, man.